This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Well, you saw a piece of fender fly off. The 22 Brad Payne's car's got a foot.
Sutherland's got the left front fender missing. That's part of Sutherland's fender, that yellow piece of carbon fiber and fiberglass on the racetrack, and now there's the 23 car. Left front fender and part of the left door missing from Scott Sutherland's Wattle Paint Chevrolet.
So I guess that the right rear of Brad Payne's car and the left front of Scott Sutherland's car made contact.
That would be the logical assumption.
Logical. Oh, we've got a car on this roof.
Competition ran 5 races. 1, 2 of the 5 decided to get out of the Dash Series and prepare to go push Grand National.
Oh, we've got a car on this roof down the front straightaway.
That's Dirk Stevens in the 44 car. He tumbles back to his wheels. And the 96 car also involved. Stevens' car tumbled over on his roof, slid the length of the front stretch upside down, and then careened into the first turn wall, has come back on its roof. There's a 96 car of Dan Matthews out of Raleigh, North Carolina. The rear of his car heavily damaged.
At the speed shot, Dirk Stevens is going to get forced up in the wall by someone. There we see him climb the wall and go tumbling over on his roof down into turn 1.
Now a shot from turn 1. There's Dirk Stevens, left side of your car sliding upside down. Now watch the back of the car tap the wall here, or maybe the side of the car. Yeah, that taps the wall when the car rolls back on.
We just, off that restart, we just got pinched in the outside wall coming off 4, and I guess the 74 car, I think, is who pinched me off there. Maybe the spotter did.
Sorry, Dirk, we got another one out there.
We got another crash out there?
I'm afraid so. That's what they're telling me.
All right, Mike Cope. Thank you. Fortunately, Dirk is okay, but that was an ugly crash he had a moment ago. And then Mike Cope just looped around and got some sheet metal damage in the front of his Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
I'm assuming he made contact with someone trying to get in the corner. That's Brad Payne, and it looks like they do make contact. Oh, I guess that the 25 car of Wayne Anderson, as he was going by, is who made contact with the left front fender.
Halfway point this time by.
Oh, we got a spin. There's Keith White.
Whoa!
And the 74 car is going in. Oh, my goodness.
The 86 car went up over the rear of another car and went head-on into the wall, the concrete wall. That's Hank Parker Jr. up in turn 4. He's launched, and fortunately, he is okay. He's able to wave to the crowd. Boy, some anxious moments. His dad, Hank Parker Sr., here watching him.
Here we see, there's the leader. And once again, Alsop is trying his best to stay in front. There we see Keith White has spun. There Anderson goes by on the outside of Ron Young, comes by. And we see there the Hank Parker car has already made contact with the wall. Man.
That car had already...
Crawford is alongside, has position, and we got a crash right in front of him. Ooh, right, left, there we go.
Whoa, Ron Young.
Those brakes, baby, that's it.
Probably got a cramp in his right leg the way he jammed that brake pedal down, but Ron Young able to get that car woed, and look at, oh, there comes the left front wheel off the 79 car.
That's Spanks Overbeck. Is that Missouri or someplace? Yeah. There we see Spanks going up, but I'm telling you, folks, it was really scary for a moment. All those leaders coming down side by side, but there we see Crawford go on the outside. Boy, Anderson on the inside.
Ron Young is... Goes from 5th to 2nd, and watch Ron Young to the inside of Monroe, makes the pass, and Monroe gets tapped by Fultz, the rookie. Whoa, they're all binding up and spinning behind him.
First gear, Sean, that a baby.
David Hutto goes high. Dipper also spins. The 84 car spins of Kevin Evans. And Tammy Joe puts it back in gear. There's Evans' car, the 84. He was a pole sitter in Martinsville. He was able to spin and stay out of that contact. What a mess.
What a mess is right. I think Sean needs to stop and change those left side tires because he almost spun the car coming off turn 4. Let's watch. There's Ron Young going by. That's the 3rd spot. Takes a spot away, and just a little contact between the 30 Fultz and Sean Monroe. Around he goes. And meanwhile, back the white car gets a bump from the red car. Is that Nipper Alsop?
That's Nipper Alsop, and that's the David Hutto car going high, the Pontiac. Little different angle here again. We'll watch Young on the inside. That's the 4 car.
Well, the red car, I guess, is Tammy Jo Kirk. There we see.
There is Cope. is moving on the second place car, who slows a little bit now.
Oh, we got a crash. Toby Porter, the points leader, is in a crash.
That's the 03, Benny. That is Ken Alexander and Tammy Jo Kirk. Alexander, who owns the Grease Lightning Company, has an identical paint job of Toby Porter. And there is the damage on the 52 car of Tammy Jo Kirk.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. All you Toby Porter fans, I apologize. I looked up, saw the Grease Lightning, and thought, sure enough, it was Toby Porter, the points leader.
Well, Ken Alexander owns the Grease Lightning. 2. Boom.
What caused it, we have no idea. Tough break for Rick Crawford. Anderson and Young battling for fourth. And Anderson just almost driving the wrong time. And a crash off turn 4. Heavy contact, several cars. They're still wrecking, by the way.
Well, 52 and the 03 of Alexander. That is Tammy Jo Kirk and Ken Alexander coming together. Kirk behind Alexander, and heavy damage in the car number 30 that climbed the wall. That's Jeff Fultz out of Fayetteville, Ohio. The King Construction Chevrolet.
There we see the Brian Ross car. The left front is almost tore completely from the car.
Replay again. Watch right side of your screen. The 52 car in the 03.
Tammy Jo gets in the back of the 03. Around he goes, and there we see Jeff Fultz. Watch as he just inside the end of the wall, almost head on. And cars spun behind, trying to avoid those cars.
Turn 3 as the car is spinning in the backstretch. Here is Crawford out of 4. He will take the victory. Burr finishes second. Cope is third. Weighs what should be a sprint race and a shootout. And Benny Crawford is pulled away now by 5 car lengths.
Got a great jump on Conrad Burr, but meanwhile, Cope trying his best to get alongside Burr. Can't do it. If Burr goes up the hill, he's going to lose that second spot. 5 to go this time. Conrad Burr, the 33, still holding on to second place.
That's exactly what Rick Crawford wanted to see, with Burr and Cope going at it. Now they reel in Crawford somewhat.
Crawford ran across a slow car and lost a lot of space to Conrad Burr. Here comes Conrad, closing up right on the back bumper.
It'll be 3 to go this time by Crawford, a 3-time winner, won this year. Burr has never won in Slim Jim competition, and Cope still looking for the first win in 1996. Battles all over the racetrack. Ron Young trying to hold off Sean Monroe. That is for 4th spot. There is that battle we're talking about. 4 is Ron Young. Here goes Monroe on the inside.
And some contact. Sean Monroe's going to try it on the outside. Ron Young's car just simply gone away, and Monroe's trying it on the outside. Meanwhile, white flag for Crawford down in turn 1.
And this battle is side by side for 4th spot. Monroe takes the 4th spot. Ron Young is 5th. Meanwhile, in turn 3, as the car is spinning in the backstretch, here is Crawford out of 4. He will take the victory. Burr finishes second. Cope is third. And 4th is Anderson. Let's watch that battle for 5th. Sean Monroe will be 5th, and 6th will be Ron Young, and Dipper House of 7th. Boy, what a finish. What a wild one here at Bristol, Tennessee.
And some cars sitting up against the inside wall spun on the backstretch.
Looked like the Clifford Strickland car. Car number 95, the Mississippi Department of Tourism Ford. Got a little sightseeing on that final lap as the car number 14. Rick Crawford brings his Ford Thunderbird to victory lane. We'll come back to talk to the winner of the Gambler Bass Boats 200 at Bristol, Tennessee after this. Stay with us.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.